So much to learn about, it'll make you wanna shout, Blippi!
Hey, it's me, Blippi! And look at what I have! Whoa! This is a lot of tools. I am so excited to use these tools today with you. But first, we need to shut the workshop garage door. Check this out. This is a chain. Whoa. Sounds cool. You can make music with it. Okay, anywho, you pull one side down and then it shuts the door. All right. There we go. Whoa. All right, back to the cool stuff. The tools. In this video, I am gonna use these tools. And yep, they are real tools. Like this handsaw. Or this cordless drill. But I'm gonna use all safety precautions that should be used at all times. And also, just because you're a wee young, you shouldn't use real tools. But what you can use are toy tools, like this hammer, ooh, pair of pliers, ooh, like this saw. But for this video, I, Blippi, am gonna use real tools with all safety gear on and safety precautions because I'm a grown-up and only grown-ups should use real tools. So first, let's listen to the Blippi Tools Song. Ah!
When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. The wrench tightens pipes going clang, clang. A hammer hits a nail going bang, bang, bang. A drill is making holes going zzz, zzz. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear thuds and squeaks, cracks and rings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear bangs and booms, clangs and zings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. Cutting wires with some pliers going snip, snip. Cutting paper with some scissors going clip, clip. When you're working with tools, you've got to be real safe by wearing gloves on your hands and goggles on your face. And boys and girls, when you're working with tools, always follow mom and dad's safety rules. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear thuds and squeaks, cracks and rings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear bangs and booms, clangs and zings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things.
Whoa! So many tools to choose from. But first, we need our safety gear on. And what's really important, are safety glasses. Yeah, so what they do is help protect your eyes. See? Nothing's hurting my eyes. Awesome. Okay, so we'll have those on. And then what we need to put on are safety gloves. So let's put one glove on, and then let's put another glove on. So that makes 1, 2 gloves. And you have to clap. Okay, and another set of safety gear is my earmuffs. We'll put these on later when we're ready for them. Okay, so now let's make sure we're nice and organized, because you can't be unorganized when you're doing hard work like this. So let's bring this right over here. Whoa! Okay, let's put this right here. And then, now let me show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this piece of wood right here. See how tall it is? Whoa, it's about up to my chest. And we need to cut this into a smaller piece. Whoa! See how big that piece of wood is? Whoa! All right, so let's set this piece of wood down right here. All right, and then we need to go get some tools. Do you know what tool to use to cut a piece of wood? Is it this? No! This is a broom and a dustpan. That's for cleanup time. Okay. Let's see. Is it this tool right over here? No! This is a hammer! Boop, 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 boop. You hammer in nails with a hammer. That can't cut a piece of wood. Yeah! Yeah! A saw! This is a hand saw, and this is what we're gonna use to cut a piece of wood. So let's put it right over here. Okay, and then, do you see this? Whoa, there's a cable attached to it. Do you know what that means? Yeah, it doesn't work right now because it doesn't have power. So we need to attach some power to it. All right. What over here can pull power? Is it this? This is a cordless drill. It gets power from its battery. See? But it can't provide power to this saw. Yeah! Yeah, you're right! Good job! This is an extension cable. We plug this into the wall and then the saw into this. And then it'll have power. Let's plug it in. Look at this right here. This is where you plug it into. Let's plug it in. Yeah! I did it! All right, so now we need to find the other end. Whoa! Whoa! Here it is. Let's go. Let me show you a trick. So we need to plug these two together. But if you just plug them in, it's probably gonna come unplugged at some point. So check this out. Loop, swoop, and then plug. Loop, swoop, and plug. See? Now you can tug on it gently and it won't come unplugged. Perfect. Okay, so now this saw is live. So if you pull the trigger, it goes. So we'll keep this right here for now. And then we need to measure this piece of wood. So let's go over here and locate the tool that we can use to measure. Is it this? No! This is a standard screwdriver. Yeah, it's just screws and screws. Okay, we need something that you can use to measure. Yeah, a measuring tape. Yeah, right here. This is a measuring tape. Check it out. Whoa! Do you see these numbers? Yeah, these are numbers that tell you how short and small and long and big things are. Perfect. All right, let's take a marker. You know what that is. And now let's measure. Okay, all right. Here we go. So let's measure this piece of wood. Whoa, it's really big. So let's measure it to, I know, 12 inches. Do you see the number 12? Right there, 12. It's 1 after 11 and 1 before 13. Yeah, so let's make a mark. Perfect. And that is 12 inches. Hey, did you know in some places of the world, 12 inches is 1 foot? Yep. So today we're measuring in inches and feet. But in some parts of the world, they measure in centimeters and meters. Okay, all right, let's put these tools back over here. And let's put on our earmuffs. Hello? What did you say? I can't hear you! Okay, anyways, let me get back to work. All right, so here we go. This is where I need to cut that line. And this is the saw I'm gonna use to cut it. And let me remind you again, this is a grown-up tool. And you should not use grown-up tools. But you can use child play tools. Those are really fun. Yeah, those toys are so fun to play with. Okay, but for now, we need to get some work done. So I'm gonna prop this up, line it up, and then when I pull the trigger, it's gonna go. Here we go. Yeah! Look! Remember how this piece of wood used to be up to my chest? But now, it's up to my belly button. See? Now it's up to my chest. What? I can't hear you. Okay, let me take these off. All right, so we need this piece of wood. And actually, we need this piece of wood too. We need to screw them together like that. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, put that right here while we put this away. So first, let's unplug it. Perfect. All right. Now, when you pull the trigger, nothing happens. So let's wrap up the cable and the cord and let's stay organized and put it away. And then let's wrap up the extension cable. All right, nice and organized. Hello. All right, put that right there. And now we need to do two things. Remember how I said we need to screw in the two pieces of wood? So we need a screwdriver or a drill. And then the other thing we're gonna do is hammer in a nail. So we need a hammer and a nail. Let's find those items now. Okay, let's see. A hammer. Let's see. Oh yeah, remember? Yeah, a hammer. This is a hammer. You know what a hammer is. Boop, 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 boop. It hammers in nails. Okay, and let's see. Here's a nail. Perfect. Boop, boop, boop. Let's grab a second nail. Okay, so now I have two nails. Put it right over here. And then we need a drill and a screw. Do you see those? Yeah, here it is. Oh, wait a second. This is bolt cutters. This isn't what we need. Okay, what we need, yeah, right here, the drill, the cordless drill. Whoa! And then 2 screws. Perfect. So we have everything we need. So let's move all this stuff back down to here. So, we're gonna screw these in together. And then, we're gonna nail this on top, okay? So, let's screw it in. First, you take your drill, and you start drilling, nice and slow. Yep. Perfect. All right. And then here's another one. Perfect. There we go. See? Perfect. They stick together. Whoa. All right. So now what we need to do is put this right here, do it a little bit further, okay, so now to keep this on top, we now need to hammer in 2 nails, okay, so 1 nail, 2 nails, see? Okay, so let's start with the small one first. See how one's smaller than the other? Yeah, let's start with this one. Put it right there, and make sure you don't hit your fingers. Perfect. There's one, and then here's another. Yeah, we did it. Check it out. Yeah. So we have 3 pieces of wood together. See, if I just hold this one, all 3 stayed together. And you know what I'm gonna do with this? Yeah. Oh yeah. This is my new back massager. Yeah. I love building things. Oh, yeah. That's the spot. Yeah, we did such a good job learning about tools today together. And remember, like I said, I used grown-up tools because I am a grown-up. But you should use toy tools and never use grown-up tools, real tools, until you're a grown-up, okay? Will you promise me that? Thank you so much. Well, this is the end of this video. But if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Let's spell my name together, all right? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi. Good job. All right, now it's time for cleanup.
Clean up, clean up, clean up your stuff. 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 When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. The wrench tightens pipes going clang, clang. A hammer hits a nail going bang, bang, bang. A drill is making holes going zzz, zzz. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear thuds and squeaks, cracks and rings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear bangs and booms, clangs and zings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. Cutting wires with some pliers going snip, snip. Cutting paper with some scissors going clip, clip. When you're working with tools, you've got to be real safe by wearing gloves on your hands and goggles on your face. And boys and girls, when you're working with tools, always follow mom and dad's safety rules. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear thuds and squeaks, cracks and rings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear bangs and booms, clangs and zings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things.
I was just acting acting like a horse, because in this video, it's all about horses. We're gonna have so much fun. First, let's listen to a little bit of the horse song, but then Georgia and Taylor, two little girls that ride ponies, they're gonna teach you about horses and ponies. Let's go!
Blippi! Horses like to eat lots of hay and grass. It makes them big and strong. They have beautiful manes and poofy tails with hair so nice and long. Horses can run faster than you or me. They're like a speeding train. But oh, they can pack a powerful kick just with their hind legs. So be sure not to stand behind them if you get the chance to be near one. Maybe just bring an apple.
That's their favorite snack.
Horses galloping through the countryside. I wish that I had one to ride. Horses galloping in my mind.
Blippi!
This is my pony. His name is Flash. My pony's name is Dot. Before you put on the saddle, you have to brush the pony. This is a pony's horseshoe, and this is a horse's shoe. The saddle pad protects the pony from the saddle. This is a horse pick, and it picks horses' hooves.
So much to learn about, it'll make you want to shout.
Did you love learning about horses and ponies with Taylor and Georgia? Yeah, I did too. And they really know how to ride those ponies really good and maintain good safety. That's so important. They're so cool. Well, let's not stop here. Let's continue to learn about horses and have fun.
Shout, Blippi!
This is a horse.
Did you know horses can sleep standing up and laying down? Go. Whoa, whoa! Estimates suggest that there are about 60 million horses on this planet. That's a lot of horses! Horses are herbivores. That means they eat plants. Yummy. Let's draw a horse. First, let's draw the body, and the back leg, and the front leg. There's the head. The little ear. 2 ears. And the eyeball, the nose, and the mane. The horse's mane. Can't forget about that back tail, and the other back leg. Other front leg. Now it's really looking like a horse. Now let's give it some detail, like the hooves. Let's write the word, you know what it is, horse. My name's Blippi, and look at what's behind me. Whoa, there's a lot of colorful boxes back there. And it looks like there's 10 boxes. Whoa, let's go learn our numbers 1 through 10. Come on. All right, look at this red box. Wait a second, that's not number 1. Let's go check another box. Another wrong box. That's the number 9. Oh, here's a box. Ooh, yeah. Look, we found it. The number 1. Ooh, I wonder what's inside. Let's open it up. Look at what it is! Oh, there's 1 police car! Whoa! Woo! Ring, 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 ring! This is the perfect time for the Blippi Police Car song!
Police cars, police cars, police cars. They drive really fast through the town, and oh my goodness, their sirens are so loud.
Oh, geez, I love police cars. Well, one police car. Let's go find number 2. Come on. Ooh, okay. Here is another box. See? This is the number 2. Whoa. I wonder what's inside. We gotta open it up to find out. Oh. 2 shoes? Wait a second. Look, my shoes were in the box. Okay, I gotta put on these shoes. 1, 2. All right, 1 shoe, 2 shoe. Gotta tie them. Okay. Oh, yeah! These 2 shoes are perfect for dancing. Yeah! 1, 2. All right, now let's find the next number. 1, 2. I know. Look! The paper was telling us to go here. Another box. Whoa, this box has the number 3 on it. 1, 2, 3. Let's open it up. I'm so excited. Oh, okay, here we go. Look, 3 balls. 1, 2, 3. Huh, I wonder what I can do with 3 balls. Oh, I can juggle. I love juggling. All right, let's go find number 4. Oh, look, another box. Oh, and this has the number 4 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's open it up. Oh, this is so tiring. I am so thirsty. Look. Yeah! 4 juice boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! All right. Yum! Here we go. Yeah! Bye-bye, juice. Whoa. Okay, last one. Oh, man. Okay. Now I'm all hydrated, and we learned numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go find the next number. Oh, look! Here it is! Another box. And look at what this says. This has the number 5 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder what's inside. Ah! Oh, look! Water balloons. 5 water balloons. Dump out. Whoa, whoa. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 water balloons. What can you do with water balloons? I have an idea. Hey, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, come here.
Hey, how are you, Blippi?
Oh, good. Hey, I had a question. Do you want to have a water balloon fight?
Yeah, Blippi, that sounds so fun. How many water balloons do I get?
You get 0. All right. Are you ready? right. Woohoo! That was so much fun. All right, now that we learned numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, let's go find the next number. Oh, look, a big box back there. Oh, look at this big yellow box. Oh, wait a second. That's not the next number. Let's get to this one later. There's another box. Yeah, we found a box. But wait a second. Do you see that? That's not the next number. Must be another one. Here's one. Yeah, we found a box. And look, that is the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Whoa! Look! Oh, yeah! Dinosaurs! I love dinosaurs. Okay, let's see what ones we have. A T-Rex. That's number 1. 1. Ooh, a Triceratops. That's number 2. Ooh, a Stegosaurus. Whoa. Number 3. Ooh, Brachiosaurus or a Brontosaurus. That's number 4. Oh, and 2 little ones. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dinosaurs. Whoa! This is the perfect time for the Blippi Dinosaur Song.
Dinosaur, dinosaur, oh, I love dinosaur, 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 prehistoric dinosaur. Stegosauruses were bigger than elephants, but their brains were the size of a peppermint. Triceratops had 3 horns on their head in case they ever needed to defend. The Brachiosaurus had a really long neck, and at the end was an itty bitty head. Pterodactyls would soar through the sky. Their wings were enormous in size, and if they stood up straight on the ground, they would be as tall as a giraffe. Dinosaur, dinosaur, oh, I love dinosaurs.
Ah, geez, I love dinosaurs. All right, we've learned numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go find the next number. Yeah, I remember this one. It was the box that came after the next one because we already saw the number. Number 7. What's inside? I don't know. Let's open it up. Whoa! Whoa! Look! It's a water filter. Huh, that's not that interesting. Maybe something's in here. Yeah! Construction toys! That's way more cool. Check them out. A bulldozer, a dump truck, a backhoe, an excavator, another bulldozer. Whoa! Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa! I love construction vehicles. All right, let's watch some in action. Whoa! I love construction vehicles. They're so cool how they can push things out of its way and then also dig giant holes and dump stuff out of the back. All right, so we have learned numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's go find the next number. Oh yeah, we saw this number earlier. Remember? Yeah, the big yellow box. Oh. Whoa, this one's really heavy. Okay, it says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There must be 8 things inside. Oh, I wonder what's inside.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Look! This is awesome! There's tools. Okay. We have a hammer. We have a level. Ooh! Pair of pliers. Ooh, some Allen wrenches. Ooh, a drill. Ooh, that one was wireless. This has a cord, a paintbrush, and a chalk line. Whoa! All right, let's count them. Okay, let's see here. We have 1 tool. We have a second tool, which is a hammer. So we have a hammer, a drill, another drill, which is number 3. 1, 2, 3. Chalk line. 4. Ooh, Allen wrenches. 5. Pliers. 6. A level. Whoa! 7. And a paintbrush. 8. Whoa! This is the perfect time for the Blippi Tools Song.
When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. The wrench tightens pipes going clang, clang. A hammer hits a nail going bang, bang, bang. A drill is making holes going zzz, zzz. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear thuds and squeaks, cracks and rings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things. You hear bangs and booms, clangs and zings. When you're working with tools, you hear all kinds of things.
Whoa! I love tools. Oh, that fell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, what's the next number? All right, we gotta go find it. Oh, I see the box way over there. Run with me. Oh, I made it. This is the number 9. All right. I wonder what's inside. I bet there's 9 things of these, whatever it is. Whoa! Whoa! Blippi glasses. All right, there's 9 of them. You know what we have to do? We have to try them on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can't see, 8, okay, 9 pairs of Blippi glasses. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, now we need to find the next number. I see the last package. Let's go. Yeah, the last package. Whoa, I am so excited to see what's inside. And it has the number 10 on it. All right, let's open it up. Oh, hey, a package with the number 10 on it. Huh, I wonder what's inside. I'm so excited. Oh, open up the blue package. Whoa, look at that. A bunch of markers. Oh, hey, and there's 10 markers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa, 10 colorful markers. So wait a second, I didn't even see this. It's a Blippi coloring book. I think we should color a page. Let's color the 10th page. Okay. All right. Looks like the 10th page is Blippi, me, spraying water on a house with a fire truck to save it. All right, let's make the fire truck red. Okay, nice red fire truck. There we go. Oh, okay, nice red fire truck. And then, ooh, my shirt can be the color blue. Okay. And my hat can be blue. Yeah, and my suspenders and hat is also orange. Perfect. Look, it's me spraying water on this house that it's caught on fire. Okay, fire is the color red, so let's color the fire. Whoa! And we need to save it with the water spraying. So let's color it with blue. All right. Oh yeah! We saved the house! Woohoo! Let's color the house real quick with the color. Whoa! Brown. It's a brown house. How about that? Whoa! Look at that! That's so beautiful! Ooh! One last thing to color. Nice, lush plant right there. Okay, and that's the color green. Perfect! Wow, what a masterpiece! All right, well, this was so much fun learning numbers 1 through 10 with you. Let's recite them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa! Will you recite them again with me? Okay, this time let's do it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! All right, well, this is the end of this video, but if you want to see more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Will you spell my name with me? Ready? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi! Yeah! See you again. Bye-bye.
Hey!
Hey, you must be the handyman.
Yeah, my name's Blippi. What's your name?
Hey, my name's Dee Dee. You wanna come on in?
Yeah, come on. Wow, all right. So this is Dee Dee's house. And like you heard, you and I are here to fix some things. I have my tool belt and even my tool kit. All right, so there's 3 things we need to fix today. The first thing is this sink. Yeah, this sink doesn't work. Dang it. We'll fix that. The second thing is we need to fix Dee Dee's car. And then the third thing is we need to fix Dee Dee's workout machine. All right, let's start with the sink. All right, since it doesn't work, we need to go down here. All right, let's open this up. All right. Okay, the first thing is we need to clear it out. All right, so we have this yellow cleaner we need to put over here, and this red cleaner. Okay. Purple cleaner, wow. And then green, okay. Ooh, blue and orange, my 2 favorite colors. Huh. Why is this down here? Why does Dee Dee have dinosaurs? And then, ooh, a fire truck? Whoa, Dee Dee's cool. And then, oh look, hey, it's even me. Hello. And then, ooh, a snake. Wow! So colorful. All right. Wow. Jeez, look at all of this. These are all the hoses for the sink. All right. So, let's see how we fix this. Let's take our hammer. It seems all really good. Yeah, weird. Okay. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Let's take our pliers. Yeah, and let's twist this thing. Wow. All right, I think we fixed it with the pliers. So now, let's check it. All right, moment of truth. Yeah, we fixed it. Great job. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's so much fun. All right, now let's go fix a couple more things for Dee Dee. Oh, dang it. Yeah, Dee Dee's car isn't working. Will you help me fix Dee Dee's car? Yeah. All right, let's grab our tools. And then first thing we need to do is open the hood. All right, here we go. Whoa, look at this. This is a dirty engine. But we're not here to clean the engine. We are here to fix the engine. All right, so let's put the tools about right here. And then first let's take our hammer and let's make sure the spark plugs are nice and tight. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, let's take our screwdriver and the air filter back here. Yeah, that's nice and tight too. Okay, what could be the problem? Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, the oil. Okay, let's check the oil. Sometimes cars won't run if the oil isn't nice and full. So, here we go. Whoa! Yeah! It looks really low. So, I think we need to add some oil. All right, and I have some oil in the car. Okay, perfect. There's oil in this white bottle. So let's open up the engine oil cap right here. And then, oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, hey, My hands are dirty because the engine is really dirty. All right, are you ready? Oh yeah! Look, we're filling up the car with oil. Whoa! Okay, all right. I think that's full. Let's put the cap back on the car. Okay. Oh, all right. And then let's close this oil right here. Let's put it on the ground. Now, one last thing. Bubbles for good luck. Okay. Ooh. Perfect. Bubbles are really magical and they bring good luck. So now let's close the hood and let's see if the car runs now. All right. Moment of truth. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good job. The car works now. All right, so we fixed the sink. She was thankful. And then we fixed her car. She's gonna be so happy. And now we need to fix her workout machine. Wow! This is the workout facility that Dee Dee needs our help fixing one of these machines. Woo! I love workout facilities because this is where I take weights. Yeah! And I pump some iron. So then there, make your body nice and strong. Yeah! That's so much fun. Ooh, what is this? This looks like this is the machine that Dee Dee needs our help. Wow. All right, let's put this down right here. And let's take our hammer. Yeah, this. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, and down here, we need to use our pliers. All right, we got it. Good job. Perfect. This is looking really good. Put that back. Now we have the screwdriver. And let's do this one over here. Okay. All right. See, we did it. Let's put it right there. Perfect. The inspection is going really good. And the maintenance looks normal. So let's take the wrench and yeah, we did it. Great. Perfect. All right. Looks like we fixed it for Dee Dee. Good job. Ooh, I think we should test it. All right. Yeah, it works really good. I love gyms and workout facilities because you get nice and fit, so then you can live a nice, happy, long life. Wow, that was so much fun fixing things with you today. Let's go over what we accomplished. The first thing was, we fixed Dee Dee's sink. The second thing is, we fixed Dee Dee's car. And the third thing is, we fixed Dee Dee's workout machine. Good job. Well, hey, if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Do you know how to spell my name? Yeah, let's spell it together. Ready? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi. Good job. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, Blippi. Whoa, and look at this. This is a tank. I think we should fill it up with water to right about here, and then gather items. So then we can put them in the tank with the water and see if the items will either sink or float. Let's fill up the tank with water first, all right? Whoa, this is a lot of water. Here we go. Water. Okay, I think we should put a little bit more in, all right? Okay. Open this up. Here we go. Whee! And one more. Here we go. How about that amount? Perfect. All right, so now let's go get some items. I am so excited to find all of these items. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, look, a tote and an alien board. Whoa, I'm gonna stand on this so then I can go super fast and find a bunch of items. All right, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, here we go. Beautiful day it is. I am so excited to find what items we find. Look! Whoa! We have some marbles. Yeah! I wonder if these will either sink or float. Yeah! And some shiny, glittery goo. Slime! That's gonna be cool. All right, let's go. Whee! This is awesome. Watch, I'll go backwards. Whoa. 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 Hey! Oh, look! I was just gonna say I'm getting thirsty. But look at what it is. Whoa. Candy! Colorful candy! Yum! I just want to eat all of them. But let's go see if they'll sink or float. All right, here we go. Whoa! Look over here! Look at what we missed. Whoa. Yeah! Some office supplies. We have a stapler, blue stapler, and a rubber band ball. Watch this. Watch out. I almost got you. All right. Let's go see what else we can find. Whoa, whoa. Whoa! 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 This is awesome! Whoa! Whoa! Gotta go off-roading over here. Whoa! Yeah! My big tires on this hoverboard made me go out in the grass. And speaking of big tires, yeah! A monster truck. I wonder if that will sink or float. Let's go. Whoa, that's so silly. Come on. Whoa. Oh, look, another item. Ooh, it's a smiley face with a tongue. What's inside? Whoa, a bunch of rocks. I bet I know if that will sink or float. But we gotta test it. Let's put it in here and let's go find some more items. Yeah! Wait a second, come over here. Look! Yeah! You know what this is? It's a scrubby dubby! Yeah! It tickles! And I'm all clean. I use this in the bathtub to get nice and clean. I wonder if that will sink or float. Okay, let's go find some more. Whoa, look down there. You see all those rocks? I'm gonna get off the hoverboard and go check it out. Come with me. Look at these big rocks. I bet those would sink. I bet there's some cool items over here. So many trees and everything. Look at this. Wow! A colorful shape. Do you know what shape this is? Wow. Yeah. That is a star. Ooh, they're like cookie cutters. Whoa. Whoa. So colorful. All right, let's put them in the tote so we can see if they'll sink or float. Ooh. Whoa, look at this over here. Do you see the monkey? Yeah, it's a monkey. Look. He's so cute. I wonder if he'll sink or float. All right, let's go see if all of these items sink or float. Let's go. Look at all of our items. I think this is the perfect time to put all of the items in the tank so we can see what ones go to the bottom and sink and what ones stay up the top and float. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, the scrubby dubby. Ooh, now that I'm all clean, let's see if this sinks or floats. I think I know. Ready? Whoa, look at it! Yeah, it floats. Whoa, hello. Okay, what else do we have here? Ooh, we have the marbles. Okay, got the marbles. So let's open them up and see if they sink or float. All right, here we go. Whoa! Whoa. Yeah! Look at them! They sink! Okay, what else? I love this. This is so much fun. Okay, what else do we... Ooh! Whoa! Oh, look at this face. Okay, an egg with some rocks in it. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! I was wrong. I thought that was gonna sink because it had really heavy rocks in it. But look, it floats. Whoa! Okay, what else do we have? Oh, hey! Remember these? Yeah, a bunch of stars. All right, here we go. Let's throw them in. Whoa! They float as well. Wow! I have 3 floating things and then 1 sinking thing. Alright, what else do we have here? Ooh! A stapler! And a rubber band ball. The office supplies. Watch this, it bounces. Okay, bye-bye, stapler. Whoa! Yeah, the stapler sinks. All right, well, I wonder about the rubber band ball. I wonder if it's gonna sink or if it's gonna float. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Wow! That floats! Whoa! Ooh! So many rubber bands on that rubber band ball. Okay, what else do we have? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Monster truck. All right. Ring, 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 ring. Whoa! That floats! Yeah! It looks like it wants to sink, but the reason why it's floating is because of the tires. They're full of air. Whoa! The big tires. All right, we have a couple more items. Let's see. Ooh, remember the monkey? Yeah, the monkey bank. You can put coins in here. Couple more. All right, let's see if it sinks or floats. Whoa, it floats! But I wonder if we fill it up with water. Yeah! Look at it! It was hollow on the inside, so when we filled it up with water, it went to the bottom, so it sinks. Oh, and look! The monster truck is on the bottom. Huh, I wonder why. I wonder if the tires of the monster truck filled up with water as well. Okay, couple more things. Slime, yeah. And colorful candy. Let's do the slime, shall we? let's open it up. Look at this. Whoa. Ooh. Feels so funny. And it smells funny too. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! The slime went to the bottom. So the slime sinks. All right. Last but not least, I think we should do the colorful candy. Here we go. Whoa! All the candy went to the bottom. So that means it sinks. Oh, hey! What about some mallows? Let's see if they sink or float. Okay, yep. Just have my mallows. I love mallows. Ooh, some blue lint from my shirt. All right, ready? Here we go. Whoa! Oh yeah, look at them. Whoa, they're all floating. Wow. Wow, that was so cool seeing what items sink and what items float. But before we go, I have a special surprise. Whoa, some magical vials. This magical vial has some slime powder that's purple. It has a lot of it. And this magical vial has some purple slime powder with just a little bit in it. I think we should pour them in. Here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Did you see that? That's magical. Now we should stir it up and make some slime. Whoa! Look! Whoa! See the monster truck? Whoa! And the monkey! Hello! Oh, and the face that's floating. Hello! All right. Whoa! It's so slimy now. Whoa! Ah! Well, that was so much fun gathering items with you and seeing what ones sink or float. Well, this is the end of this video, but if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Do you know my name? Yeah, it's Blippi. Let's spell it together. Ready? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi. Good job. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, Blippi. Look at what I have. I have a farm animals bingo board. And I have an egg basket. And today we're gonna find some eggs with farm animals inside, cross them off until we find every single one, and put the eggs in here. Let's go! All right, we have to find the eggs. Oh! Do you see an egg? I see it. Yeah, down there. It's the color purple. All right. Here we go. I'm excited. Okay, let's take the egg, open it up. Whoa! That's not a farm animal. It's a little toy. An insect
toy. All right, let's put that in here and let's find some eggs.
So, we haven't found any farm animals yet. That's okay. Do you see an egg? Oh, I see an egg. Do you? Yeah, up there. That egg is the color pink. Oh, all right. All right, we have a pink egg. Let me set this down. Let's open it up. Oh, yeah! We have a farm animal. Look! All right, what animal is this? Yeah, this is a cow. All right, put the cow in here and let's cross off the cow. All right, let's see. Horse, chicken, pigs, duck, mice, sheep, cow. All right, right here, cow. So, let's cross it off. Yeah, good job. All right, we need to find some more eggs. Do you see an egg? Yeah, I see an egg. Look! It's a pink egg. Oh! Look! It's a pink egg. Ooh, this is a special egg. Watch this. Whoa! That was a confetti egg! No animal in there, so we have to keep on looking. Here's an egg. This one's easy. You see it? Yeah, that is the color yellow. All right. I wonder if there's an animal inside. Yeah! An animal! Okay, what kind of animal is this? Huh. Looks like a chicken! Yeah! Alright, so we have horses, chicken, chicken! Alright, let's cross it off. Alright, we have 1, 2 crossed off. Alright, let's keep on looking. Whoa, 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 whoa! I see another egg! Come here. Do you see it? Yeah! There it is! That egg is the color purple. Alright. Let's see what this egg has inside. Ooh, this purple egg has an animal in it. Yeah, good job. Alright, what animal is this? Looks like, yeah, it's a duck. Horses, pigs, duck, right there. Let's take our orange marker and cross off duck. Awesome, good job. Ooh, all right, we need to find some more eggs, because we have a lot of animals to find. Oh, there's one right there. Come here. Wow, this was an easy one to find. And this egg is the color orange. All right. Whoa, interesting. Let's see what's inside. Oh, yum! No animals in there, but there is a lot of tasty candy. Put that in there. Let's go find some animals. I already see one. Do you see it? Look way over there. Yeah, a purple egg. Come on. All right, let's put my basket right here. You see it? Perfect. All right, put my marker right there. Now we can grab the purple egg. Oh, perfect! Purple egg! All right, let's open it up. Yeah! An animal! Oh, what animal is this? Oh, yeah! It's a bird! Chirp, chirp! Chirp, chirp! All right, we need to cross off the bird. Okay, let's find bird. Horses, pigs, mice, sheep, birds. There we go. All right, let's take our marker, and here we go. Make an X right there. Perfect. Birds are done. So, I dropped the egg. We need to continue to look and find some more eggs. Oh my! I see another one. Do you see it? Yeah! It's way over there. It's the color orange. Let's go get it. Okay. Put this down right there. Oh, yes! An orange egg! Alright, let's open it up. Oh, yeah! I love these! So it's not an animal, but it is a parachuting toy. Let's go in the grass and throw it, okay? All right, here I go. Yeah! That was awesome. All right, let's go get some more eggs. Okay, put that right there. All right, come on. Do you see what I see? Yeah, I see another egg. Good job. It's the color blue. All right, here it is. You see? Oh, yeah. Oh, another special one. Get ready! Whoa! Confetti egg! All right, come on. Oh, I see one. Yeah, it's down there. You see it? Yeah, that is the color blue. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's take it off. Ooh, it's not making any noise. Yeah! Awesome! Another animal. What animal is this? Yeah, this is a pig. All right, let's cross off the pig. Horses. Pigs. Perfect. Cross it off. I love using charts and graphs, and playing bingo keeps all your animals nice and organized. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 X's, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Perfect. Let's keep looking. Oh, another one. Do you see it? Yeah, over there. Yeah, this egg is the color pink. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's inside. Perfect. Oh, look. Yeah, this is a mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Okay, let's find mouse. Rooster, sheep, mice. Yeah, mouse and mice are the same thing, but mice means more than one mouse. Let's cross it off. There we go. Good job. Oh, do you see another egg? I do. It's really far away. And it's in the grass. Yeah, right over there. Come here. Good job. This egg is the color purple. Ooh. I wonder what's inside. All right. Oh, yeah, look. Whoa. Let's see, what animal is this? Is it a horse? Nah. A sheep? Nah. Is it a rooster? Yeah. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I love acting like a rooster. All right, let's cross it off. Great job. All right, there we go. So we have sheep and horses left. All right, let's go. Oh, right over here. Ooh. Do you see another egg? Yeah, there's an egg right here. Perfect. This egg is the color pink. Great. Let's see what's inside. Oh, yum! Marshmallows! Oh, I'll save these for later. Right there. There you go. All right, let's go find another egg. I see another egg. Come here. Oh, perfect! Look at this egg. This egg is the color yellow. Perfect. Let's see what's inside. Hey. Whoa! A truck! Ring, 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 ring. Well, that wasn't an animal, so I think we need to go find some more eggs. Come on. I see one. Do you see it? Yeah, right here. Perfect. This egg is the color green. Whoa. No noise. Bet you know what that means. Whoa! Another animal. What animal is that? Yeah! It's a sheep. Let's cross it off. All right. Whoa, one left. Good job. We need more eggs. Oh, look. Do you see what I see? Yeah, another egg. This egg is the color green. Let's open it up. Yeah, another animal. You know what animal this is. Yeah, it's a horse. And that's the last animal on our sheet that we need. Let's check it off. Yeah, good job. We got all of the animals. Yeah! Now for our prize. Great! Let's see what's inside. Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Looks like we have a blue and orange airplane. All right. All right, what else? Oh, an orange Jeep. Open it up. Yeah, awesome. Ream, 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 ream. What else? Ooh, an elephant. Ooh, a dinosaur. Whoa, so cool. Another egg. Yeah, good job. Ooh, Slinky. Whoa. Ooh, a backhoe toy. And a blue race car. Wow, that was awesome!
The ducks on the farm go quack, quack. The chickens on the farm go cluck, cluck. The birds chirp, chirp while the farmer's at work. Oh, these are the animal sounds on the farm. These are the animal sounds on the farm. These are the animal sounds. The pigs on the farm go oink, oink. The horse on the farm goes neigh, neigh. The mice go squeak when the farmer's asleep. Oh, these are the animal sounds on the farm. These are the animal sounds on the farm. These are the animal sounds. The sheep on the farm go baa, baa. The cow on the farm goes moo. And the rooster wakes everyone up saying cock-a-doodle-doo. On the farm, these are the animal sounds on the farm. These are the animal sounds. And the ducks quack, quack, the chickens cluck, cluck. The birds chirp, chirp while the farmer's at work. The pigs oink, 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 the horses neigh, neigh, the mice squeak, squeak, and the sheep baa, baa, and the cows moo, and the rooster wakes everyone up saying, on the farm these are the animal sounds. On the farm these are the animal sounds. On the farm these are the animal sounds. On the farm these are the animal sounds.
Whoa! Now that is awesome! Alright. Egg pinata time! Yeah! Yeah! Good job! Well, this is the end of this video, but if you want to see more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Will you spell my name with me? B-L-I-P-P-I, Blippi. Good job. See you again. Bye-bye.
It's me, Blippi, and today we're gonna learn about sports cars. Okay, now let's learn the interior parts of the blue sports car. Okay, first things first. Safety first. We have to put on our seat belt. Wow, just like in a normal car, you have to put on your seat belt in a sports car. All right, we have to shut the door. Wow, what an interesting door. Ooh. Look at this car. The inside of this car is the color black. Ooh. Whoa, what's this in my hand? This is a steering wheel. And can you think of any other vehicles with steering wheels? Yeah, a tractor has a steering wheel. Ooh, a monster truck has a steering wheel. Ooh. Even a go-kart has a steering wheel. A backhoe has a steering wheel. And even a ship has a steering wheel. That's funny. Ooh, look at this. This is a navigation system. So then you know where you're going when you're driving the sports car. See these? These are paddle shifters. This is how you shift the car. Ooh, okay, now let's learn the exterior parts of the blue sports car. Come on. Ooh, look at this. Wow, a big wheel and tire. It is so big. Look at it. It's like that big. Wow, do you see the blue brake? I heard these cars go so fast. You need a really big brake to slow down the car. Look. Wow. It's such a pretty blue color. Look at it. I love the color blue, just like my shirt, my hat, and my shoes. Whoa! Ooh, look up here. Ooh, how the car gets all of its power is the engine. Let me pop the hood. Whoa! Look at that! The door just opened up vertically. That is so crazy. Okay, let me pop the hood. All
right, now for the engine. Whoa. Huh, wait a second. There's nothing in here. That's funny. Oh, I know. The engine on the sports car is in the back. All right, here we go. Whoa, that is a massive engine. This has a V12. That is really powerful. Okay, here we go. Woo, look at this. Whoa, this is the exhaust. There's one big exhaust right here. This is where the exhaust goes out from the engine. Whoa, do you see this? This is where you put the gas inside this car. Ooh, and down here, that's where air goes in to cool down the car. That is so cool. Oh, hey, look. There's a baby seat in there. That's silly. Ooh, and last but not least, ooh, headlights. Wow, it looks like there's 2 headlights. 1, 2. Wow! That was awesome learning about sports cars with you. I want to give a special shout out to Sven. Thank you so much, Sven, for making this video possible. He is so cool. Wait, bye-bye. But since we're at the beach, I'm gonna go swimming, okay? Woo! Woo! Whoa! Look! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! This is a big red truck. But ew! Ugh, it's really dirty. Do you see how dirty this truck is? Oh! Oh! Look! Perfect! A tank! What if we filled up the tank with water and then a little bit of soap and then washed off the truck? Yeah! Let's fill it up with water. Oh! Oh! It's so heavy. Whoa! Oh! Okay, here we go. Perfect! Awesome! We're filling up the tank with water. Hello! Ah! Whoa! This is a lot of water. Whoa! 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 Look! It's gonna be like a truck bath. Oh! A truck wash! Yeah! Whoa! It just got me in the eye. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Oh, that was really heavy. Wow. Do you see me? Hey! See, the water's really clear.
perfect. Because now we can put the truck in there and give it a truck wash. But first, wait, we need soap. Like a bubble bath, kind of, you know? Okay, it's down here. Oh, that was really heavy too. Just kidding, see? It's not that heavy. I was just acting like it was really heavy. Okay, let's put some soap in here. Okay. Whoa, there's soap in there now. Okay, now we have really clean, soapy water. It's time for the truck to get washed. So, you and I, let's both say Blippi truck wash 3 times in a row. And then we'll put the truck in there. Okay, ready? Blippi truck wash. Blippi truck wash. Blippi truck wash. Whoa! 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 Isn't this a cool truck? It was so dirty before. Look, and all the dirt is in the water. Now, it's a big red truck. You can see the color now. Yeah, that's the color red. Okay, now I think we should wash a real big red truck. Look at what it is. Whoa, it's a giant red truck, and it's really dirty. Today, we are going to wash and get it squeaky clean. Come on. Whoa, look at all this dirt. Ew, it's really dirty. But before we wash the truck, I think we should get it a little bit more dirty. Look. Oh. Flour. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Look at how dirty we're making the truck. Okay, and a little bit more on the bed back here. Look at this giant scoop. Okay, one last one. Ready? I'm gonna throw it from really far away. Scoop back a little, okay? Bums away! Okay, I think that's enough flour. Okay. Let's see. I think we should get it a little bit more dirty. Now I have the perfect thing. Oh, yeah. Hot sauce. I love hot sauce. Let's put a little hot sauce on the truck. But first, since I like it. Lord, this helps.
Whoa.
Ketchup and mustard. Okay. Whoa, that was really hot. Okay, ketchup and mustard. Come on. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, let's get some on the tire. Okay, let's do, oh, I have an idea. Let's take the yellow mustard and let's do a smiley face. Ready? It's a smiley face. Okay, let's take the red ketchup. Stay right there. And we'll make a red frown face. Okay, ready? That's so much fun. Okay, we need to get some coins so we can wash the truck now. $5. Okay. Let's put it in the slot. Listen. Yeah. Jackpot! Whoa! Okay, got the money. Okay, come on. Okay, let's see here. This is the dial. High pressure rinse, high pressure whacked, high pressure rinse. Okay. Okay. We need more coins. So we can put it in there. There we go. All right. Got enough right here. Okay. Are you ready? Whoa, whoa. Okay, let's go to the other side. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. It's like a water gun. Really powerful. Ready? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! It's getting really clean! Whoa! It's almost all off! Hey! Watch out! Don't get wet! No! Stay over here! Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna go put this back. You stay right here, and then we'll wash it with our hands, okay? Stay right here. With that water gun, we got it pretty clean. But we need to get it a little bit more clean with our hands. Okay, look. Okay, we got a bucket and we have some soap. Okay. Okay. Yeah, green soap. Okay, and then, ooh. Whoa, here's some water. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. And our scrubbing items, like this, a towel. Perfect. Look, ketchup and mustard. Okay, put that in there. Ooh, this scrubby is for the tires and the wheels. And this one, whoa, whoa. This one's for the top, where it's hard to reach. We'll do this one later. Okay, but first, okay, come on. Okay, oh, whoa, that bucket of water is so heavy. Okay, whoa. Okay, here we go. Take the rag and start to wash it like this. Okay, get a little bit more soap on it. Look at this, come on. Look how soapy the water is. Wow, okay. Let's go like this. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. We gotta clean all of the yellow and the red off because there's a lot of ketchup and mustard. Ooh, there's some more right here. Watch this, ready? Okay. There we go. Okay. And, ooh, come back to the back. Whoa. Whoa. This needs some cleaning. Let's take the scrubby. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. I like cleaning trucks and cars. Scrub, 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 scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, 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 scrub. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is pretty clean. Now we just need to spray it one more time. But first, oh, remember the really high one? Let's go get it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that sponge. Come on. Put it in the soapy water. And, whoa, let's take it to the top. Whoa, 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 whoa. So tall up there. Oh. Okay. Okay. I think we knocked everything loose. So, last thing we gotta do is spray it down one last time. Whoa! Okay. We need to spray the truck down one last time. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Whoa. Let's get the tire over here. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Now that the truck is really clean, I wanted to say, hey, make sure you don't get any grown-up's vehicle dirty on purpose like we did. We only did that for this video because we needed the truck a little bit more dirty. Well, it was so much fun washing this big red truck with you. Ah! Okay, bye-bye. Hi! Hello! Ooh, look at what it is. It is a box. That box starts with the letter B, and it's the color blue. Blue also start with the letter B. Capital B, lowercase b. 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 Let's open it up. Whoa, I wonder what's inside. Whoa. 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 Look. Wow. Yeah. Look, it's Blippi. Yeah, that's me. Whoa, hey Blippi. Hey Blippi. Hey Blippi. Hey Blippi. Blippi, Blippi, Blippi. Whoa, let's see what else is inside the blue box. Oh, look, a backhoe. Backhoe and Blippi both start with the letter B. Oh, look, another box. Whoa, look at this box. This has the letter S on it. Capital S, lowercase s. S, S, S. S, 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 S. S. Let's open it up. I'm so excited. Whoa. Whoa, what's in here? Whoa, it's really cold. Whoa, it's really cold. And it's white. What starts with the letter S and is white and cold? Yeah! Snow! Whoa! Whoa! Do you see that? Oh! This? Yeah, this is snow. And it's really cold. Snow starts with the letter S. I wonder what fun things we can do with snow and a backhoe ring, 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 and Blippi. Whoa, look at what it is. It's a bunch of snow and the backhoe. Are you ready to have some fun in the snow backhoe? Let's go. Step, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp. This is so much fun playing in the snow. Brr, it's really cold though. That backhoe can sure work hard. Hey, backhoe! Do you all want to see backhoe play in the snow some more? Wee-haw!
here we go! That was sure fun playing with Blippi and the backhoe in the snow. Yeah. Whoa! Well, this is the end of this video, so if you want to watch more of me, all you have to do is search for my name. Do you know my name? Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, it's Blippi. Let's spell it together. B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi! Yahoo! That's my name. All right, see you again. Bye! Woo! Vroom, 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 vroom. Okay, look, we got Excavator. Yeah. Yep, Excavator. And we got Dump Truck. We need to go find the snowmobile that got caught up in an avalanche of all this snow. Whoa, okay. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no, Dump Truck's stuck. Okay, I'll help him. Good job, Excavator. Keep it up. Okay. Yeah, we did it. Whoa. Look at this big hill we gotta get over. Rev up your engines, boys and girls. Whoa. Whoa! 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 That's a really big hill. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah! We made it! Woo! Okay, let's see what's under here. Snowmobile, where are you? Snowmobile! Oh, Snowmobile's not here. Snowmobile, yeah, where are you? Oh, they said they're a little bit further this way. All right, boys and girls, let's go. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, must be around here. This is where we got the avalanche control call. So, Dump Truck, back up to the job site. Okay, I'm in position. Okay, Excavator, your job is to dig and put snow in the back of Dump Truck. Okay? All right, one load. Good job, Dump Truck. Ha, good job, Excavator. Whoa, the second load. Okay, one last load, which is the third load. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look at that big load. Whoa, and look at what it is. Oh, we got it. Yeah, the snowmobile. Woohoo! Good job, Excavator. Yeah, Excavator did a really good job. And good job, Dump Truck. Okay. Now the snowmobile can play in peace. Whoa! Look! It's a snowmobile toy. And look! It's me, Blippi! I am so excited to play with this snowmobile toy in this winter wonderland. Let's open it up and play with the snowmobile toy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna set this stuff down right here, but I'll come back later and pick it up when we're all done playing with the snowmobile toy. So this snowmobile is the color orange. Whoa. And it even comes with a snowmobiler over here. Yeah, okay, that's almost all screwed out. Ooh, wow. Oh, there we go. Wow, look at the snowmobile and the tracks. Okay, let's play with the snowmobile in the snow. But first, before we do that, I need to get on some winter gear because this snow is really cold. Okay, come this way with me. We'll be back for you, snowmobile. All right, first gear of my winter gear, my snow pants, and they're bright orange. Okay, let's put them on. Look at me now. Yeah. I'm not getting cold from the snow now. Okay, let's get on some more snow equipment. Look at what it is. These are my snow boots. Whoa. And they are the color blue. Yep, you know me. Blue and orange. Okay. Did you see me fall? That was funny. Okay, now I got my orange snow pants on and my blue boots. Yep. Now I can walk in the snow. I can twirl in the snow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I can fall down on my knees in the snow. Okay, let's see what else there is. Look! Yeah! This is my snow jacket. It's a coat, see? Coats keep you warm, and you should wear one when it's cold. All right. Whew. Whew. Yeah. I'm a lot warmer already. I'm so excited to play with the Snowmobile toy once I'm all bundled up. Do you know what else I still need? So I got my coat, I got my pants, got my boots. What else do I need? My ears are a little cold. Yeah, I need a hat. Come on. Oh, check this out. This is my Blippi beanie. See? B-L-I-P-P-I. And look, that's me, Blippi. All right, time to put on my Blippi beanie. Whoa, look at me now. My Blippi beanie, my coat, my pants, my boots. I'm so warm. But hold on, my neck's a little cold. Oh, let's see what else there is. Oh, yeah! This is a piece of really long orange material. Ooh, look at that. This is a scarf. Watch what you do with this. You loop it once, and you put it on down in here. Whew. Zip this up. Zoop! And now I'm all warm on my neck. Yep, my neck, my core, my legs, my feet. But what about my hands? Brr. Brr. Yes! Let's give it a round of applause. Okay, these are my gloves, and they're the color orange. I love the color orange and blue. Oh, my hands were really cold, but now, yeah, they're really warm. Okay, got one glove on. Now I need to get my second glove on. And after we put on this glove, then we get to go play with the snowmobile again, the toy. Oh, my hands. Yeah! Whoa! 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 Look at all this snow! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, whoa! Okay, let's go get the snowmobile toy again! Okay, look at this. Come here. Wow, look at the snowmobile toy. Whew. Ring, 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 ring. Whoa, ring, ring, ring. Whoa, ring, 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 ring. See, snowmobiles, they have these front skis that just go on top of the snow. And then on the back, And they have this track that pushes the snow along because it has so much traction. Ready? Let me build a quick jump for it. All right. Yeah. Okay, are you ready, Snowmobile, to go off this jump? Yeah, I am. All right, get ready. It's gonna do a flip this way. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Let's do that again. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Did you see that? Whoa! This snowmobile toy is so much fun. Watch this. Whoa! Ring, 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 ring. Whoa! Wow! Look at this place. It's so beautiful. It's like a winter wonderland. All this white snow and the green trees. And look at those trees way back there. They look so small from here. I can barely even see them. But look at over here. Wow. When they're closer up, trees, they're so big and tall. But when they're really far away, they look so small. That's funny, but they're actually the same size. Here, stay here, watch this. Look, I looked so big right next to you. But now, I look a lot smaller because I'm further away. Whoa, and look at how big these trees are. Come over here, they'll even look bigger to you. Whoa, so when you were further away, you saw that I was a lot smaller. But now, I'm really tall. Ha! And these trees are really tall now that we're really close to them. Whoa, those are some tall trees. And let's look at the small trees again. See? Those are so small. All right, trees are so much fun, but snowmobiles are fun as well. Me, 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 me. Ring, ring. Whoa! Whoa! All right, see you later. Maybe. Woo! Woo! Hey, it's me, Blippi. Look, it's some dinosaurs. Look at all of these dinosaurs! Whoa! I think we should sing and dance to the dinosaur song. And when we get back, I'll take a closer look at with you all of these dinosaurs and the names of each dinosaur. Wow, this is gonna be fun.
A long time ago on this planet Earth, before we ever existed, Another kind of creature ruled the land, and this is a song for them. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, oh, I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, prehistoric dinosaurs. Stegosauruses were bigger than elephants, but their brains were the size of a peppermint. Triceratops had 3 horns on their head in case they ever needed to defend. The Brachiosaurus had a really long neck, and at the end was an itty bitty head. Pterodactyls would soar through the sky. Their wings were enormous in size, and if they stood up straight on the ground, they would be as tall as a giraffe. Dinosaur, dinosaur, oh, I love dinosaurs. Raptors were smart and fast, and like wolves they would hunt in packs. The Elasmosaurus was the king of the deep. He'd swim around in the sea. The Ankylosaurus had a tail like a hammer and a body that was built like a tank. And the Spinosaurus had a spine like a sail, and they looked quite a bit like a crocodile. Oh boy, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king of the dinosaurs. They'd roam the land on their big back legs and let out a mighty roar. They were large and fierce, and they only ate meat. They had the biggest, sharpest teeth.
But little tiny arms are always just kinda hanging there off of my body.
Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, oh, I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, prehistoric dinosaurs.
Whoa! Rah! The dinosaur song is so much fun! And look at these dinosaur toys! Yeah, these are my dinosaur toys, and I really like them. I like them a lot because this pack of toys comes with a Brachiosaurus, like in the song. Yeah, it has a really long neck. Whoa, like a giraffe, but even taller. Wow. And then a Triceratops. Whoa, look at it. Has 3 horns on the top. 1, 2, 3. And then a Stegosaurus. Yeah, look at the plates on its back. Whoa, Stegosaurus. Wow, I like the Stegosaurus. It sounded like this. Yep, that's the Stegosaurus. Brachiosaurus, Stegosaurus, Triceratops. And 2 more. Yeah, this little one. It's not so little in real life. It is the Velociraptor. Yeah, Velociraptor. It was also in the dinosaur song. And the king and the queen of all the dinosaurs. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, also known as T-Rex. Such a cool dinosaur. All of these dinosaurs are really cool and were in the Blippi Dinosaur song. If your child loves dinosaurs and they want these dinosaur toys, these exact ones, and they're the best that I've ever found because they're really big. The link is in the description. You can check it out. Helps me out if you check it out because it's an affiliate link. Well, see you later. T-Rex. All right, bye. Look at what it is! It's an excavator! Yeah! Are you ready to learn about excavators with me? Yeah! Let's go! Excavators are so spectacular! Let's look at the parts of the excavator. Come here. Let's start with the cab. This, inside here, is where the operator of the excavator sits. Look inside. Wow, there's a lot of controls in there. Ooh, that looks fun. Okay, let's close the door. Oh, whoa, look. Yeah, these are the tracks of the excavator. Wow, there's no wheels and tires on an excavator. There are only these tracks. And it allows for it to go over rocks and mud and big piles of dirt and not even get stuck like this. See, I didn't even get stuck. Woo, and look back here. This is the engine compartment. This is where the excavator gets all of its power from. Huh, look. Wow. There's more engine components on the other side and the top, but there's a bunch of radiators, coolant, and all that fun stuff in here. I almost forgot my favorite part, the bucket. Let's go. Whoa! Look at the bucket! This excavator bucket is really big! It can grab and scoop a bunch of dirt out of the earth. And this part right here, the clamper, yeah, it's called the thumb. Whoa! And look at all of this. Wow! This is the arm of the excavator. It's really tall. And that part, that is the boom of the excavator. The arm and the boom and the bucket. And how all of this gets powered are these hydraulic cylinders. Wow! They push fluid up so then everything can move. Whoa! It's like I'm an excavator. That was so much fun learning the parts of an excavator.
Now it's time to operate the excavator. Let's go! Whoa, whoa, whoa! First things first! Safety first! Yeah! Yeah! Look! I got my safety vest on and my hard hat! See these joysticks? These are what operate the arm and the boom and the bucket. See? Oh, and this one makes it swivel. Watch this. Whoa! 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 This is so much fun. Whee! Okay, and then I'll push it the other way. Now we're going to swivel around this way! Whoa! 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 Whee! Okay, here we go. All right, enough swiveling. Now it's time to dig. Pull the joysticks. Yeah! Whoa! Look at how big this scoop is! Yeah! Okay, now let's dump out the scoop. Whoa! That was a big scoop. We're on a little joyride in the excavator. We're just driving the excavator to find a new spot to dig in. Look at what it is! It's a stump! I wonder what's underneath the stump. This is where the stump used to be. I wonder what's underneath the stump. Looks like a bunch of dirt. A lot of dirt. And look, a giant rock. What else? Look, it's a boombox. Boomboxes play music. I wonder what song is in here.
Excavator.
It's the Excavator song!
Excavator. Hey, dirt, see you later. I'm an excavator. I've got a great big arm and a great big boom. If I start digging now, I'll be done real soon. I'm a dirt separator. I'm an excavator. Got a big old bucket and I scoop all the time, digging holes in the ground, wonder what I'll find. I'm an earth investigator, I'm an excavator. Oh, can't you see that I don't have feet?
No feet? How do you get around?
I roll on tracks to get to where I need to be. I'm an excavator, excavator. Hey, dirt, see you later. I'm an excavator.
Hey, it's
time to act like an excavator. I'll teach you. All you gotta do is bring up your arm, like it's the arm and the boom in the bucket, and start to scoop. That's fun!
I've got a place where workers sit, it's called a cab, where they control the bucket to scoop and grab. I'm a hole regulator, I'm an excavator. Oh, can't you see that I work all day?
Do you ever sleep?
No time for sleep, no time for play. I'm an excavator, excavator. Hey, dirt, see you later. I'm an excavator, excavator, excavator.
That was so much fun learning about the marvelous machine of an excavator with you. Bye! Woo! Yeah! Woohoo!
Come on, everyone, let's make learning fun. So much to learn about, it'll make you want to shout, Blippi!